FIA EXPO Chicago 2023. John Lothian News sat down with Andrej Bolkovic of the OCC. Andrej, how is your first year as the CEO of the OCC?
First year has been very exciting. I've officially taken over from John Davidson April 1st, but obviously I've been doing a long transition with him to ensure a smooth transition. It's been very good because I have some history with the OCC. I used to be on the board of the OCC, so it wasn't like a complete unknown what I came into. That gave me a head start, so to say, and also the people have been very welcoming. I knew some of the board members, I knew a lot of the management committee members. So it's been a really smooth transition. Lots of things happening, lots of things that we're working on. Large technology transformation project that I think everyone is well aware of.
What is the current state of the Renaissance project?
Renaissance project obviously has been going on for a while now. We are now at critical stages. At this point in time, we're actually have delivered code complete the clearing platform. So the entire clearing platform has been built and is now going into integration testing and acceptance testing. We are also well underway in building out our risk platform. Most and all of the development work should be done by Q1 and Q2 of next year. But we are slowly transitioning into the more important aspect of the whole testing, making sure everything works together, and then slowly transitioning into external testing with all of our members so that we can be ready for what is planned to be our Q2 2025 launch date. We're building it out obviously into the cloud. That has been an important part of our journey. So last year, October, we received a no objection notice of our regulator, the SEC, to actually be able to do this in the cloud. And up to that point, we were walking two paths. Will it be an on-prem solution or will it be cloud? We're happy that we are able to use some of the functionalities and features that we can get in the cloud. Building it up from scratch also allows us to build in all the security that we need. So that's been a really good positive move for us.
What changes has OCC implemented following the regulatory settlement from earlier this year?
We're obviously working very hard to ensure that issues like that do not happen. We have invested heavily over the years in making sure we remain compliant. We understand the responsibility that the OCC has being a systemically important financial market utility. So we have expanded in certain teams. We've ensured that we have the capacity to address the issues that we've had. We try to minimize through process procedures and controls to have any disruptions. If we do have disruptions, we try to make sure that we correct them very quickly and securely and appropriately. We have also established a longer term goal in terms of as part of our objectives and key results that we've implemented. One of our longer term goals is to meet a regulatory benchmark level. So we want to be recognized as the good corporate citizen, so to say. The whole organization has that as one of the key priorities. This is personally for me a very important topic and something that we're pushing ahead to make sure that these kinds of events do not happen in the future.
What are the values of the OCC that you recently announced?
What we did was more of a refresh, looking at what the important things are for who we are and what we do. It is using some of that, but also listening to what people said they recognize as the culture, but also what we aspire to be. So we tried to simplify that into four key pillars of our culture, being we do the right thing, because we are a SIFMU, everything we do is related to integrity. It is, we own it to make sure that we deliver on the things that we do day in, day out. We learn and evolve, in part to learn from potential mistakes in the past, but also celebrate our successes and move along. And then lastly, we are OCC, being more fundamental about how we interact together as a team, how we cooperate across the different pillars that we have.
What is the future of the OIC conference?
Last year was a successful one. I think attendance has been growing. I think the lineup was really good. Nashville as a location was a great location. As you say, as I mentioned, next year is going to be in Asheville, North Carolina. It promises to be a great lineup again and a great agenda. So we're actually looking forward to having great participation again next year. It should be end of April. I think last week of April, early May is when the conference takes place.
For more Expo content, visit johnlothiannews.com.